Hi guys, I'm in Vegas and this bathroom has amazing lighting, so I thought I would do a little hair tutorial. So a couple people have asked me how I curl my hair, so I figured I would show you. I just got finished getting ready and I just simply blow dried out my hair. I just use a paddle brush to kind of get as much as the wave out in my hair as possible. And I do load it up with quite a bit of Moroccan oil on my ends, since I do have quite a bit of ombre in it, so that my ends are a little bit drier than the rest of my hair. But so I put some oil on the bottom, and then I also just sprayed like a little texturizing spray, and then I brushed it out. So now I'm just gonna get ready to curl. And I use this Lang 1-inch ceramic wand. I love these, they're amazing. I have two of them in a different size. So I have a 1¼ inch barrel that I used when my hair was a lot longer, but this one works perfectly for my length. And so you can usually get them around like $45. They have a special, sometimes they are on sale for $30, which is awesome. So this is what I use, and I'm going to go ahead and basically just start taking chunks. So I always start in the front and hold the wand down, and then I just simply wrap around and curl. And what I didn't do, because I was distracted making this video, was straighten my ends. So I always straighten like the bottom 2 inches of my ends just before I start curling, so that will kind of leave the ends a little bit straighter, but then also when your curls start to fall, they just kind of look like a more natural wave, as opposed to the curl getting really big at the bottom and then you kind of have that triangle shape going on. So I don't really take too much time doing this, just kind of grab all the ends of my hair and try and straighten just like that bottom 2 inch. If you have layers, I just try and like separate them out, but again, not doing a beautiful job of this. But you can see here I have this little bit shorter of a layer, so I just try and separate that out, grab the bottom inch, and just do this all the way around. Some people I've seen try and straighten their hair all the way before they curl it, and I highly recommend against that, because even if your hair, like mine is like super fluffy right now and I have a ton of hair, so I used to try and straighten it a little bit before I curled it, but that will actually make your curls not hold. So I definitely recommend, if you're going to straighten it, just do like the bottom inch or two before you curl, but don't straighten your whole head and then curl, because what will happen is your curls will just immediately fall and be super loose and almost like you didn't even curl it. So at least that's what happens to me. So I would definitely recommend not curling before you, or not straightening before you start curling. Okay, so back to the curling. I'm going to section my hair off just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see, but the curl will turn out the same really on any hair. I have a ton of hair. It's really fine and it's got a little bit of a curl to it, so but I have a ton of it. So even if you don't have as much hair as me, the same concept of the curl will work. You might just not have as much to do as I do, but I kind of just grab probably about like a 1-inch chunk and hold the wand down and just wrap all the way around. So because I straighten the end, I do hold the hair like pretty close. You don't have to worry so much about leaving an inch or two out to get that straightened bottom, but you'll see it's kind of like this perfect little ribbon ringlet, and I just leave it together until I do my entire head. So I'm just gonna grab chunks, wrap all the way around. My hair actually curls really well. It's something, probably one things about myself and my beauty routine that I love, because it curls super easily and it stays for a long time. So I can actually go about 3 days without shampooing my hair, and these curls will actually hold, where I'm only really touching up a piece or two in the morning before work, which is super nice. So again, that has a lot to do with the product that you put in. So the texturizing spray I use is just an over-the-counter from Walgreens, but I do use Moroccan oil hairspray. I spray a little bit of that in before I start curling, so that really helps hold the curl a little bit longer, and allows you kind of just to wake up and shake through your hair and then keep going. So, but you can see I'm not holding it for very long, but it's giving these really pretty ringlets. And again, I'm just going to keep going around, and always curl like away from your face. So if you think about like if the wind were to blow your hair back, you want that curl to kind of flip away, not flip inward. So as you go around, once I get to the back more towards the middle, I'll actually switch the direction of my curls so it looks the same on both sides. So if I just continue to go all the way around the way I was, then the other side of my head would have curls going the other direction. So I will eventually flip, but I'm going to time lapse this because it does take a while because I have a ton of hair, but once I get to the end step, I will come back and show you guys what I do. Okay, so my whole entire head is done, and I just kind of left it in these ringlets. So now really all I'm going to do is kind of fluff it and comb it out, and then if there's any pieces that I need to go over that maybe I missed, or like this one that don't really have like a ton of curl to them, I'm just going to go over that once I'm done. But essentially for my length hair, I really like the 1-inch barrel. With my face shape, if I use anything bigger, it kind of just ends up with a curl right here by my ear, and it falls kind of funny, and I just don't love that look on me. It's super cute on other girls, but it just doesn't work for my hair. But anyway, so now I'm just gonna kind of like untangle all of them and kind of get all those little individual ringlets out. I love my hair curly. I wear it curly more often just because I love the way that it makes that little bit of ombre in my hair look. So now I'm just going to kind of set it. There's a couple pieces that I'm not loving, so I'm just going to go over those in a minute. But essentially, it's very big right now, but it will definitely fall. So if it looks a little large at first and you're like, oh my god, I look like Shirley Temple with the huge lion's mane, just know that it's definitely going to fall. And when it does fall, they kind of like all fall together and become more of like a nice beautiful wave as opposed to like these tiny little ringlets. But that is how I do my hair. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you can kind of see just these awesome, cute, perfect little curls that are a little bit straighter on the bottom, and then as they fall, they just kind of fall to like a nice, really pretty like beachy wave. So hopefully you enjoyed it and can repeat it yourself. Bye!